Ken, in your ongoing kind of quest to excite people about history, what are some of the tips that you give students and/or teachers about that whole process?
Parents ask me this all the time, teachers, how do I get my kids more interested? I think there are some very basic rules. First of all, keep lots of good stuff around the house. I mean, not just don't know much about books, obviously, though I think those are a good idea, but keep fascinating, interesting books around, kids to pick up. Treat a trip like a field trip. Go places that you can see things that history really happened here. I mentioned in the interview that growing up, I was taken to Fort Ticonderoga as a child, and it gave me this sense that history happens in a real place. It's not just in books. Holidays, the newspapers, use them to ask a question. And the most important thing that a parent can say to a child is, when a child asks a question, if you don't know the answer, the most important thing to say is, I don't know, let's find out. And there are so many wonderful sources. Obviously, the internet, just always be careful that, you know, check your sources.
Find 2 or 3 sources,
yeah,
right?
Check your sources.
Check your sources.
But there are reliable sources. But if a question is asked, feed it. The curiosity gets killed in school. And so what I try and do is just feed everyone's curiosity, and I find curiosity leads to more questions.
Right.
And that's
and holidays, what you do is a great way to do that.
Because we celebrate them, and we usually means have a picnic, whether it's
right.
you know, 4th of July, Memorial Day, and these are holidays that say so much about the country's history, who we are as a people, how we got to be here. That is a great moment.
Good starting place.
It's a great moment to sit back and reflect and figure this all out.
Of course, the library is huge for you.
Indeed.
And thank you, the public library.
Indeed. And Joann, I heard you do lectures on reckless generosity.
Well, I don't lecture, but I love the term. You know, we see the bumper sticker cliche of practicing random acts of kindness, and random in our world with its outside problems might not be enough. And I think, you know, the term reckless generosity talks about being willing to do what's necessary until there's no need left, and to remember that a part of love is to sacrifice. And I think to be reckless with your generosity might mean that you're willing to put yourself out there in a way that offers a little bit of sacrifice as a salve on a problem. And, you know, it works when I see it, and I like it.
Joann, thank you so much. And
thank you so much, Fran.
Great
Ken
to
and
be
Joann
here.
Davis, thanks.